very short. So, Brady, before we start our session, do you have any question? Anything regarding anything in your life? Any problem? Anything you want me to revise? Anything you want to have an advice in it? Anything? At least, are you alive? Turkish Shamrani, are you with us? Guys, if you are here, please raise your hands. Turkey, Nawaf, Tamer. Okay. Abdul Malik, raise your hand. Abdul Aziz Sana. Mashal, Khalid. Oh my god, only 3? That's hard. 4. Come on. Abdul Malik, Abdul Aziz, Mashal, Nawaf, Turkey. Okay, so Khalid, Tamer, Hussein, and Muhammad. The rest are absent for today. So, Khayyat, Hussein, Tamer, and Khalid. Open your book, please, page 67. In today's session, we will speak about the sentence and how to combine the sentence parts. That's everyone. Right. Speak about the sentences parts, guys. We need to know that what does any sentence consist of? What does any sentence consist of? Yes, Hussein.
You mean a sentence?
Any sentence. If I just have any sentence.
It should have to be a. We call it. It should have a subject, a verb, an object.
Plus verb plus an object or an adverb or an adjective or a prepositional phrase or a time reference, right? So simply it must give you complete meaning or complete idea, right? So that's the most important thing of any sentence, to contain 3 things. So to say that the sentence or the group of words in front of you, okay, to say that this sentence is complete or that's an independent clause, as we have studied before, we need to have 3 things inside that sentence. Number 1, a subject. Number 2, a verb. And number 3, a complete meaning. So if we have all of this together, the subject, verb, complete meaning, then the sentence in front of us can be called a simple sentence or even an independent clause. So Khalid, give me an example about any independent clause that you need. Good morning, Nawaf. How are you? Okay, Abdul Malik. So Khalid, write a sentence in the chat. Any sentence. Khalid al-Malki, give me a sentence in the chat quickly. I think he didn't wash his dishes. John loved eating bananas. Okay. John loves eating bananas. Okay. Muhammad al-Khayyat, what do we have in this sentence?
Subject, verb, subject, I think, I don't know what loves is. I think it's a verb.
Yeah, here Jordan's subject, loved is a verb, eating a verb, and also banana.
Okay.
The object. So we have the three parts. Okay.
So?
Golden arcs are delicious. Well, I believe you missed the pronoun.
What?
Yes, they are not them.
Oh.
So here in the sentence that Khalid gave to us, we have the subject, we have the verb, and also we have the object or the complete meaning. So this sentence can stand alone. Consequently, we call it what? We call it an independent clause. So the thing here, can I modify this sentence to become a simple sentence, but I can add something to that sentence? Good morning, Khala, how are you doing? So I have here the sentence that Khalid gave us. John loves eating bananas. So what can I add to that sentence and we can still deal with it as a simple one? What can I do? It's gonna be better if we just control N and let's see if this sounds better. Let's delete this one and right here. Control C, Control V, and let's modify this. Let's start right there. Bingo. So the sentence that Khalid gave us was John loved eating bananas. Can I add anything to the sentence so that we can make it a simple one? It's already a simple sentence, but can we add anything to make it still simple or to keep it simple? Yes or no?
John loves eating delicious bananas.
Nice. So adding what? Adding an adjective.
Adjective.
Nice.
Sorry.
What else? So number one, adjective. Adjective. So we can add an adjective and the sentence will still simple.
John loves eating delicious bananas fast, quickly.
An adverb.
Yeah, to eating.
What else?
John and PewDiePie. John and Ahmed.
John and Ahmed. Nice. John and Ahmed love eating bananas.
Bananas and pickles.
And pickles. Bravo. Nice.
There's still more. It's already bigger than most complex sentences.
No, still right now we are dealing with the simple one. All of this is just simple.
I know. It's still simple, but it's longer than most complex sentences.
Can you see John loves and hate eating bananas?
Well, we can actually, but we can't say love and hate for one
Wait,
thing.
John and Ahmed love eating and drinking bananas.
Drinking bananas. Yeah, drinking.
Compound verb.
Banana juice, okay.
Yeah,
So
drinking bananas and
what did
pickles.
you do actually, guys?
I
Muhammad,
just basically everything.
so simply we did everything, which is first we started by John alone. So John is called simple subject. John is called what? Simple subject. So first we said that we can add an adjective like smart John, okay, or delicious bananas. So we can add an adjective. But here, the most important point that we are dealing today with is the complete or the compound subject. So any subject for any sentence is either a simple one or a compound one. Simple like just one person, like John, and compound like John and Ahmed, as Muhammad said. So now I have a compound subject. Is the sentence still a simple one? The same thing goes for the verb. I can have a simple verb or a compound verb. Loves, John loves bananas, or John loves and drinks banana. Okay, and banana juice, of course. The object itself for the sentence can be a simple or even a compound one. Bananas and pickles, as Muhammad said. Okay, which have no relative to each other actually. But okay, so simply what we're speaking about today is that any sentence of a simple sentence, okay, can have a simple subject or a compound subject, a simple verb or a compound verb, a simple object or a compound object, and yet still it can express a simple idea or a simple thought. Okay, so simply to speak about this, we will have the compound subject, the compound verb, and the compound direct object. All of this leads to a simple sentence. But what if I just wrote two? So I can here bring John loves bananas, comma, and he drinks banana juice. So in this case, I still have one simple sentence, one independent clause, and another independent clause. So along, of course, with the compound, the comma and the coordinating conjunction, so we have a compound sentence. So in order to combine the sentence parts, we will have more than one thing to do. We can have a compound subject in the simple sentence, a compound verb, and even a compound direct object. All of this expresses the simple sentence. And of course, we have the compound sentence as we have already studied before. Good morning, Atibi. Good morning, Khalifa. Good morning, Zuhair and Saif. I hope that you are doing well. We haven't started yet. We were just speaking about the topic. So please open your books, page 67, if you have just joined us. Okay?
Okay.
That's Zuhair.
I didn't just join you. I joined like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, that's awesome. So once again, today we are speaking about the how to combine the sentence parts. So any sentence can be simple, compound, complex, or a compound complex, right? So if you are dealing with the simple sentence, like John loves eating banana, okay, that's a simple sentence. This sentence can have what? A simple subject like John alone, or we can add another one performing the action verb like John and Ahmed. So that's becoming a compound subject. We can say that they love eating bananas, so that's a simple verb. We can say that they love eating banana and they drink banana juice. So I have a compound verb and also can have a compound direct object. And I can even add another independent clause using a coordinating conjunction along with the comma to make the compound sentence. So in that case, we were speaking about how to combine the sentence part using the compound subject, compound verb, compound direct object, or even making a compound sentence. For example, I have Laila wears glasses, Danny wears glasses. So I can just say Laila and Danny wear glasses. So now I have a simple sentence, yet inside that simple sentence I have what? I have a compound subject. Nicole reads German, Nicole speaks German. So Nicole reads and speaks German. Just like that. So I have combined two simple sentences into just one simple sentence with a compound verb. And number 3, the machine slices meat. The machine slices cheese. Of course, here the slice, this is wrong. Sorry, here. Okay, because it's a plural subject. So the machine slices meat and cheese. Now I have the compound direct. Or I can say Lori or Laura did a lot of research, so her report was impressive. So right now I have what? I have an independent clause and another independent clause along with the coordinating conjunction and the comma. So that's a compound sentence. So that's how we can combine the sentence parts. So once again, two main clauses in compound sentence can be joined with a comma and a subordinating conjunction. And here are some of the subordinating conjunction. And if you just forget about the coordinating conjunction, we can always type fan. So fanboys are all the coordinating conjunction in English. Do you know what fanboys refer to? That's 67th family. What does fanboys refer to, guys? What does fanboys refer to? F for A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. These are the coordinating conjunction in English, okay? And we use all of these coordinating conjunction in order to make a compound sentence. So to make a compound sentence, we can use coordinating conjunction like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Okay, in practice number A, we are asked to identify the compound parts in the sentence. So we will have the sentence and we just say which parts are compound. Number 1, Hussein. Hussein Kiali. Yep, identify the compound parts in each sentence. Number 1, Mom cooked roast beef and sweet potatoes.
Roast beef and sweet potatoes, those are compound direct object.
Bravo. So here I have compound direct object. Bravo, Hussein. Number 2, Muhammad Al Khayyat.
Yes, teacher.
Yep, can you identify the compound parts in sentence number 2? Scott builds and races bicycles.
Build and races verb.
Verb builds and races. That's what compound what? Compound.
Verb.
Great. So here number 3.
Can you hear me?
Can you?
Okay, number 3. People canoe and kayak on the lake. Compound verb, canoe and kayak.
Bravo, excellent. Very, very excellent, guys. Another compound. Verb. RTB number 4.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, number 4. Teresa and Al sing in the school chorus.
This is Teresa and I think this is a compound subject.
Compound subject, excellent, Muhammad. We have here Teresa and Al. Bravo. Compound subject. And now Tamer al-Qulib, number 5. At the state park, we saw an armadillo and fox. Tamer. If you don't have a mic, you can type in the chat. Okay, Tamer has a problem. Muhammad al-Falah. Khalid Bandar. Khalid al-Khalifa. Come on, people. Wake up. At the state park, we saw an armadillo and a fox. So what do we have in this sentence? Safe?
Yes.
Number 5. Identify the compound verb.
At the state park, we saw an armadillo and a fox. It's a park.
So which one is the compound part in the sentence?
The comma.
The comma. Okay. At the park is called the prepositional phrase safe because it starts with a preposition. Simply, to know about the compound part, you will always find and. If you have a compound subject, compound verb, compound direct object, search for and. Once again, if you have a compound subject, compound verb, or a compound direct object, always search for and. Okay? And of course, there is another.
Okay.
Okay, so in this example, we have armadillo and a fox. So that's what compound
Subject.
direct
Subject.
No, at the end, we subject, so verb, we saw what armadillo and a fox. So compound direct. So once again, guys, in order to search for the compound subject, compound verb, or the compound direct object, the easiest way, you will find them between and. So here I have and, okay, and. There is another method, of course, which is the paired conjunction, like neither nor, or either or both and. So neither Ali nor Muhammad did the homework. So So we have here compound subject also. Okay, but the easiest one in your grade right now is just having them between and. Either they are a compound direct object, a compound verb, or a compound subject. And. Okay. Good morning, Abdurrahman. How are you? In practice number B, all we are asked to do is to combine the sentences in order to make a compound sentence using a comma and the coordinating conjunction and the parentheses. Of course, that's pretty easy, and we have already done that a million times. Number one, Muhammad Al-Khayyat.
The project was challenging. I learned a lot. This project was challenging, but I learned a lot.
So all we need to do is just to change the period into a comma and put the coordinating conjunction. And the second one, Hussein.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Number two.
Okay, the roller coaster ride was scary. I wrote it again. I need to use yet, so you can say the roller coaster ride was scary, yet I wrote it again.
Drop. So something out of the topic. Number one and number two, both of them identicate contradiction, right? Right, guys? We have here. The project was challenging, but I learned a lot too. The second one, the roller coaster ride was scary, yet I wrote it again. So both of them identicate contradiction, right? There is a contradiction in the two clauses we have. What is the difference between using but and yet for contradiction? Who can answer this? Five reacts once I see you.
Can I answer?
Yes.
The night sky was clear.
Safe. In number one and number two, we used the but and we used yet, and both of them, okay, identicate contradiction. There is a contradiction between the two clauses, right? The project was
Yes.
challenging, but I learned a lot. Contradiction. The roller coaster was scary, yet I rode it again. Both of them tell us about contradiction and the two independent clauses we have. So my question here, what is the difference between using but and yet for identifying contradiction, for making a contradiction?
I have an answer.
What?
I have an answer.
Yep.
But is like a full contradiction. It's like it changes like the subject. It's like positive and negative, you know? Yet
Yep.
it's positive and negative, yet positive and negative. But it's like I did something bad, but like yeah, I still did something good, you know. Yet I still did something, you know.
So it's not a complete contradiction.
It's not complete, yeah.
It's not complete. Okay, nice.
Not full contradiction.
Bravo, Muhammad. What else? So I'll just ask you one question. Was learning a lot from the challenging project a surprising thing? So here you had a challenging project, but you learned a lot. Was it surprising to learn from it?
Teacher, this is a Ross can ask a question.
What, Muhammad?
Ross can ask a question or what?
Yeah, I'm asking you a question. Here in example number one, the project was challenging, but I learned a lot. Was this thing very, very surprising to learn from a project? Is it surprising thing?
I do not think so.
No, we we make project in
No,
order to
challenging.
learn.
They
So
said
it's not surprising one. Yet here, the roller coaster ride was scary. Yet I rode it again. So this was surprising or not? You're telling me that your ride was super scary, and yet you do it again? Why? So that's here surprising. And that's the difference between using both but and yet. But identifies contradiction. Yet there is no surprising thing in the action itself. On the other hand, yet identifies contradiction also, but the action itself is a surprising one. Something is scary, yet you are doing it again. Something tastes very, very bad, yet you eat it again. So that's surprising. Okay, so the difference between using but and using yet is that yet identifies a surprising contradiction. Okay, number 3, safe. The night sky was clear.
Okay.
We were able to see the meteorite shower.
The night sky was clear, so we were able to see the meteor shower.
Nice. So change the period into comma and add so. Bravo. And number 4, RTB. You can download the song from the internet or I think I answered that.
yes.
Comma, or you can buy the CD. Answer number 5, Mohammed.
Okay. We went to West Texas. We hiked in the Godobly Mountain, and we put after the here and after
Bravo. So change the period into comma, add the coordinating conjunction and. So the sentence will be we went to West Texas and we hiked at the Guadalupe Mountains. Hiked means to walk in the mountains and to have like a good time walking in the mountains. So once again, grade 8, we have several types of things that we can do to a sentence in order to make a compound part in that sentence. You can make a compound subject, compound object, a compound verb, or even a compound sentence. Any questions so far, grade 8?
no teacher.
Alright guys, I hope that you enjoy your day and please